X-Play. Toilet humor goes mainstream in Neighbors from Hell. We play with controllers and get up and dance. It's Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004. Shake it, baby. It's game time. Please welcome two people who have been tagged and released into the wild. Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
All Marlon Perkins. It was all him. Welcome to X-Play.
We have an exciting show for you today. Why, you ask? You ask why? And I have a reason. We have a preview of Rainbow Six 3 for the Xbox.
Yay!
Yay!
We also have the hotly anticipated 2004 installment of the Tiger Woods PGA game. This is perhaps the best golf sim out there.
Plus, we have a strategy game where you get to play as God or Satan.
Good, tough choices there. And due to the flood of email we've gotten about it, we're showing a little something that we picked up at the Tokyo Game Show. We're going to show that just one more time.
Now, some of you know what we're talking about. And if you don't, well, we'll show it to you later.
So don't worry, we'll find out. Plus, Morgan is going to check out all those peripherals with the air cooling and the new designs and the goop.
And the stuff. None of them came with goop. Okay, but first, a game that you must be a complete jerk to win. Here's our review of the appropriately titled Neighbors from Hell. Neighbors from Hell is a mean-spirited puzzle game that is bizarrely presented in the format of a situation comedy. You enter the neighbor's house, greet your adoring fans in the audience, then go from room to room setting up practical jokes, booby-trapping the neighbor's belongings, and committing random acts of vandalism. The game itself is simple and played with only the mouse. You search for and explore clickable points, and use the items you find in combination with the environment to create misery and havoc. Here, I'm taking an egg from the fridge and stick it in the microwave to create a terrible mess. Not that I'm giving you any ideas for practical jokes, though I have to admit I may have gotten a couple. Maybe it's funnier in the game. You need to set these tricks up while your neighbor is not in the room. If he catches you, he'll, not surprisingly, beat the living crap out of you. You can't really blame him. You kinda deserve it. The challenge lies in finding the best order for your pranks, because your ratings go up if he runs into several tricks in a row. Since you know putting laxative in his beer is gonna send him bolting for the crapper, why not take the opportunity to get his toilet nice and clogged? Despite the hilarity of replacing someone's candy with toxic bath beads, there are some problems with the game. The neighbor's routine can be overly predictable, and there's often only one right way to solve the levels. And the game is short. If it lasts you more than half a day, you're in luck. Since you're under pressure to constantly lay the next trick and get out of the room, you'll rarely have a chance to see the satisfying results of your labors. Isn't this the whole point of the game? You can set the camera to scroll to the action each time your neighbor falls into a trap, but when you're timing your actions to the second, there's often no time to revel in his misery. Neighbors from Hell definitely has some challenging puzzle-solving action. But its galling brevity combined with the inability to actually watch the results of your tricks make it a one-shot deal at best with little replay value, except perhaps in real life. We give Neighbors from Hell a tricksy 2 out of 5. I actually enjoyed Neighbors from Hell.
Really?
Well, it's really short. It's really short, but it's kind of fun, and I didn't find it so mean-spirited because it's cartoon people. I did feel kind of bad for the neighbor. He just seemed like some poor, nice, old, lonely man. You're breaking into his house and destroying everything he holds dear.
Well, he's
It's a little
alone,
weird.
so he must have done something wrong.
Oh, that's right.
Of course,
How do you
Morgan
explain
must have
that?
liked the game because you routinely hit me, torture me, hurt me, wound me on television. So, of
Shut
course,
up.
this is it.
Okay, speaking of hell, our next game is called Heaven and Hell.
That is the worst transition ever.
Don't make me hit you again. Okay, so it's a strategy game where you play a good or evil god.
Kind of like Populous or Black and White or even Pikmin. Only those games are much better. Here's our review of Heaven and Hell.
I'm a god. I'm a god. You tiny dudes are dead. I float weightlessly above you, angry, disdainful of all your pathetic acts. Beware my wrath, worthless refuse of my making. Driving Jesuits.
What happened? Am I supposed to feel all-powerful over this ant farm? Heaven and Hell, Live and Let Die, has very little to do with anything in its title. It should be called Tiny Clunky Light-Colored Dudes Commingling with Little Clunky Tabasco-Colored Guys. As the Celestial CEO, you'll appoint an ambassador of your vision to roam around a mind-numbingly boring game space bringing religion to the masses.
Yes, sir.
Which, as history tells us, leads to nothing but trouble. In the gamer's case, this will only lead to tedium. Conversion is based on a series of very simple routines. You blow into town, cast a vision of an angel, follow it up with a scoop of rainbow, and then preach to them until they're buying whatever it is that you're selling. Should you decide to play a nice deity, your sermon-slinging prophet's name is Baptismon. Baptismon is a lousy name for a prophet. I'm sorry. His evil counterpart is Baptismael, the Baptist. Yes, that too is a lame name with very little divine intervention in the imagination department. Other prophets spring to your side in later levels. Their unique contributions are hard to see. Hey, what's going on down there? The Enforcer class is known as Beat Up Oban. His evil counterpart is known as Beat Up Male and has this slick little spell called Heavy Metal, where he drives his troops' fury with sheets of chunky guitar chords. Another odd feature of the Enforcer class is their conversion by the sword mentality. Basically, the soldiers enter a town and just start randomly whooping the Jesus out of unsuspecting townfolk until they see the righteousness of your words. Why would the good guys do this? So, you're probably thinking, there must be some cool fighting elements in this game. And why wouldn't you? It's supposed to be an epic struggle between good and evil. Forget about it. This is about as Armageddon as it gets, folks. Evil seems to really have the dark, groovy encampment you'll want to visit at Burning Man next year. Cool evil sounds, dancing fire demon, plague of locust, you get the picture. The good side just seems like something out of a kid's picture book in the dentist's office. This game will feel like a long sermon delivered through a Stephen Hawking voice box. Good in theory, but the ride's just too damn long. We give it a 2 out of 5.
Okay, so it's mostly hell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, save your money, strategy fans. If you want a decent game with sort of the god concept going on, try Black and White.
And if you're a console who wants to play a strategy game with an easy interface, try Pikmin. You get to order all those cute little aliens around those plants. They're like, ooh.
Oh, you're a cool little alien, aren't you? You're just like Mork.
Nanu, nanu.
Coming up, golfers shake their groove bang. In Tiger Woods 2004. Here they are, Miss America, Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Yeah, we're like the Voltron Lions. We come together to form one beauty queen.
Like Master Blaster.
We're the Manitou.
Okay, we're nerds. We're back. And we have a golf sim.
Yes, it's Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004. That's this year, and it's from EA Sports. Ah! Look at that.
He's looking at me.
Too intently. It's like he's gonna come and mess up my hotel room.
Okay, the 2001 installment of the series became the first golf game to use the analog stick to control the swing of your club. Genre defining.
Yes, it was. But this 2004 game, it has Cedric the Entertainer in it, which is kind of like an analog swing, except it has nothing to do with it at all. Oh, God. Here's our review of Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004 is not your granddaddy's golf game. Sure, it has some of the frustrations related to real-life golf there. But this golf game is all about attitude, style, and such a wide assortment of addictive features. You will want to kiss Mario and his Toadstool Tour goodbye.
Nice shot.
To be fair, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004 is not radically different from 2002's version. Both include many of the same modes and feature a near identical swing system, which involves quickly flicking the analog stick back and forth to simulate the natural stroke of a real club. PGA Tour 2004 differs from previous installments in the sheer number of options offered to you. Chief among the additions is the ability to create your own golfer with one of the best character editing tools ever released. This is even more fun than the actual golf portion of the game. It's sort of like Barbie Golf Edition. I didn't even know there were this many hairstyles. Shall we go with the loose ponytail? Oh yes, that's the look of a pro golfer. We can also adjust the distance between the eyes, the shape of the brows, the size of noses, jaw length, and even the gap between the teeth. Players can also customize different animations for swinging the club or celebrating. The character models look great too, and while their faces may have had one too many Botox injections, they'll pump fists, wave their clubs, break dance, and perform other silky smooth moves that inject some much-needed personality into what is traditionally a stuffy sport.
1, 2, leave me outside.
From the moment DMX's Party Up plays in the background, you'll be partying up on the fairway. The action is fast. The commentary is ripe with dry humor.
You'd probably say that flat out sucked.
And the desire to personalize your character is too good to pass up. Though the game hasn't changed that dramatically, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004 marks the first significant upgrade to the series since it moved to an analog-based swing system. With a staggering amount of courses and ways to play, this game won't need to switch drivers to get more distance. We give it a 4 out of 5.
On the hole for a nice birdie there.
He's so dreamy.
Huh?
Okay, this is a great golf game, but okay, if you want something a little less sim-like and a little less serious, try Mario Golf, Toadstool Tour, or Hot Shots Golf 3.
Yeah, once again, this game is proving that you just can't go too wrong with an EA Sports title unless it's Triple Play Baseball 2001. I'm never going to give up on that.
All right, now we'll be back with that special footage we promised you at the top of the show.
You feel the magic?
Up next, Morgan deals with her control issues.
Impressive.
Soylent Green is Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Okay. Welcome back.
You know what pisses me off?
Whoa, yeah, what?
Okay, well, sometimes the announcer, but it really pisses me off when people try and sell you just crap.
This is a rather strong position to take at the start of the block. Are we talking about like novelty dog crap? You know, poop in the hand?
No, I'm talking about like the crap that you don't need or the stuff that doesn't work right, like all those third-party controllers. They're almost all lame and they never work right, and they always try and convince you that, oh, they're better than the controllers from the company that you got for free already. But meanwhile, you spent like $25 on just plastic crap.
You got anger.
I know, I'm cheap basically, but I had anger and I took care of my problem. Watch this.
When you buy a console, you get controllers for free. So why do other companies try and sell you their controllers?
Take the Nostromo by Belkin. It's supposed to be more comfortable than other controllers, but really, what the hell is going on here?
Do you get really excited when you're playing a game? Yeah, can't sit still, can you? Another reason to get a third-party controller is to cut the cord and go wireless. This is the Predator wireless controller for the PS2. The R and L buttons are in a weird position, and it's big for a PlayStation controller. And no one ever takes connection loss as the reason you're getting your ass beat at Soul Calibur.
Dude, you suck!
It's the controller.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's not that you just suck?
I said no mercy!
Can we shoot this?
Yes, we can. Now, the wireless controllers we like are from Logitech for the Xbox and the PS2, and for the GameCube, look no further than Nintendo's own Wavebird.
It gets pretty stressful, doesn't it? You're being super sneaky in Splinter Cell, your nerves are shot, and your palms are so sweaty they're dripping into your shoes. So you think, hey, I'm gonna get an air-conditioned controller. So you go and you pick up Nyko's Airflow for your Xbox. And your hands do seem to be cooler, but it feels cheaply made, and the buttons aren't as responsive, and no one ever believes it's the controller.
Hey, you remember that time I said you sucked?
Yeah.
Well, you still suck.
Yeah, you're better off just getting a rag and wiping yourself off. We did, however, notice that the holes in the airflow make it easier to stuff with explosives.
So the controllers aren't so good for playing games, but they are good for stress release.
I feel better.
Yeah, I need to stress again, it really was the controller that was behind my issues playing the game.
You know, for once, I actually believe you.
Oh, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to tell the kids at home that haven't figured out that fireworks are dangerous.
Okay, please don't do that at home. Just because we're stupid doesn't really mean that you have to be.
Right, you don't have to be stupid. Okay, a couple of weeks ago, we gave you a sneak preview of something that we got to see at the Tokyo Game Show, and many of you got so excited that we showed it to you that you wet your pants. Don't send them to us, we believe you. You wet your pants.
Yeah, so then the rest of you emailed us going, show it again, show it again, show it again. We want to wet our pants.
Yeah, incontinence is fun. So here's a hint. It's an upcoming DVD sequel to a best-selling game.
Okay, so show it again. We hear you. Here it is. It is very cool. One more time. Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
もう何も起こらないと思っていたのに。
It looks just as amazing the second time. It's really beautiful.
Yeah. The world just got moister right now.
It's really a beautiful, beautiful preview. Okay, everyone is wondering when this movie comes out, and of course when Kingdom Hearts 2 comes out. Advent Children comes out in Japan on DVD in summer 2004. No word yet on the US release.
And unfortunately, Square hasn't announced any release date for Kingdom Hearts 2 either. Now, our best guess is it's coming out in early 2005, but we will let you know as soon as, you know, we hear something else. Like, maybe, or maybe we won't tell them if we hear them.
We will.
In a moment,
hostile eliminated. Contact.
Rainbow 6-3 shoots up your console. Sent back from the future to stop you from buying Daikatana, it's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Yep, we're a little late then.
Welcome back to X-Play. Here's our preview of Rainbow 6-3 for the Xbox.
Placing explosives. Explosives ready.
In a bit of a departure from its predecessors, Rainbow 6-3 for the Xbox features a shifted emphasis towards action. Instead of complicated waypoint plotting, you'll remain in the field as the lead of an elite unit and deliver simple commands without ever missing a beat of action.
Roger. Open and clear.
In the role of Ding Chavez, the commander of a sophisticated counter-terrorist team, you'll lead covert ops that span Europe, the United States, and even South America. The missions vary between noble rescue tasks, And of course, the strategic use of force to stop dirty, evil doers. Ding. Plus, you may find yourself disarming their bombs. Let's see, red wire or red wire? Yes, woo! Drinks are on me. Part of the beauty of the upcoming Rainbow Six 3 game, though, is your ability to delegate.
Waiting for orders. Moving now. Securing hostage. Holding position and waiting for orders. Roger. Moving now. Roger. Open flash unclear. Got your 6, Ding. Still waiting for orders.
Ding says don't be so needy. The game's visuals will be an improvement over the PC version. The environments have a realistic quality, and the characters themselves move in lifelike, fluid motions. In fact, the right mix of confusing orders can even lead to an impromptu dance-off.
Roger. Roger. Got your...
Oh yeah, I like the way you work it.
Right.
Shake your moneymakers.
Informant. Roger.
So the pre-missions will give you an opportunity to outfit yourself with the latest real-world gear. And afterwards in the field, you can put this stuff to the test. You'll be able to use the latest in infrared and heat imaging technology.
Taking fire!
Plus, it might be fun to surprise the perpetrators with an occasional flash bomb. I said surprise the perpetrators! Okay, shake it off.
Fire in the hole!
Now, given the level of violence inherent to the game's subject matter, thinking on your feet is going to be crucial. Perhaps the most exciting gameplay feature of Rainbow Six 3 will be its support for Xbox Live, which will offer the option of both team-based cooperative and competitive gameplay, as well as support for voice communication. Hey guys, tell me, is that a Rembrandt?
Roger.
Above and beyond the single-player game, the online options should offer incredible potential for long-term replay value. Look for our full review soon.
And Rainbow Six 3 will be out on the PS2 and the GameCube in late 2004.
Well, I want it, and if you want to find out more about it, go to our website, technib.com/xplay.
Good night.